What's up you guys, this is Junior Trader, and in this video we are taking a look at QQQ and SPY for the NASDAQ 100 and S&P 500, and then we'll take a look at tech stocks as well, that is Microsoft, Apple, Google, Amazon, Meta, and Netflix. So let's see what the price action is telling us. Just please note, market is still open. This is a mid-afternoon update on the market itself. And then later today, I'll be doing other videos just as usual. So with that, guys, please hit the like and subscribe. And also please note, none of this is any financial advice and is only for education purposes. Okay, so let's start off with QQQ, NASDAQ 100. So what I have been saying is that we are bullish. We are in the bullish territory. Any pullback, if it comes down to 435 or so, or 432, that's still just a pullback regardless of what are the numbers, consumer, inflation, whatever the numbers are coming out, right? Technically, it doesn't matter, okay? Everything can be traded based off of technicals. So I'm not gonna go over all those details. I'm gonna focus on the technicals here. So we were still in this uptrend, right? Higher highs, higher lows, and I have been talking about that, guys. Okay, yesterday we had this little bit of a candle of a little bit of a sell-off that may come, but that sell-off would not make QQQ fully bearish as long as it's above $435 range, because the structure has changed fully back to the upside again after all these intradays long pivots, and then fully on the swing as well. We are up and above. Now we did fall today a little bit, but then got bought back up just above 50 days moving average. So you can see on hourly interval, pre-market sell-off, but during the market open hours, we started to go up. Now here's the thing though, even though we will be bullish on the swing, but as I say, always take some partial profits in the extensions, right? You got to take these profits in the extensions. Are we though bearish here fully? Well, no, we are not bearish on swing. What I mean to say, is there a cool-off coming on intraday? Well, that cool-off, guys, is still a possibility. And why so? Because I'm seeing a lower high right now, right? So what you are watching tomorrow, if we lose again 439 and 50 hours moving average, this area, you can expect some cool-off, but it will on the swing still be bullish. So 435 is a cool-off possibly if we lose 50 hours moving average. Otherwise, above that, we are still keeping this uptrend. So accordingly, positions can be taken with the stop loss definitely on the other side. But yeah, on the swing, guys, we are still very bullish. Let me show you my swing bot as well on this real quick. So net profitable, and you can see our last position, which was a buy at 429. We finally got a full sell today. I have updated my bot that now gives partial profits positions as well. You can see some partial profits were given here, but then the full position was in profit sold over here. So anyways, there hasn't been next buy position on the swing side right now, but again, trade with the levels, trade again, and I use these tools as a reference. If you need access to these tools, links are in the description below of this video. All right, but anyways, guys, so that's a bit on QQQ, so you get the idea. Intraday, if cool-off comes, you are watching those levels as I just talked about, and then on the swing side, takes the profits in the extension, then you can try to reload in the pullbacks with the stop loss on the other side, and that's the way to trade. All right, let's take a look at SPY real quick. So SPY, similar thing as I have been saying, SPY is still bullish. Any cool-off that may come, that will just be a intraday cool-off, and then things are still bullish. The SPY is bullish as long as we are above $510. And the structure is still, guys, higher highs, higher lows. There is nothing else I'm seeing, and this is the area to watch, $510. If we lose this structure, then we might start talking downside, but otherwise, no. This is on the hourly interval. Full on bullish. SPY, can a cool-off come? Right now, SPY is looking so strong to me that, yeah, I don't see, it didn't even lose 50 hours moving average. So if any cool-off has to come, that has to come below 50 hours moving average. All the way, if we lose that, then 510 is a possibility, but then on the swing, that's just a reload zone back to the upside. All right, cool. Now let's take a look at some of the tech stocks, and we'll start off with Microsoft. So Microsoft, technically, what is it telling us? Well, I talked about in my last video that I did on Microsoft that, guys, this is a pivotal moment on Microsoft 413. If it has to reject at this level, it has to reject here, but then you are seeing if it's going to hold a pivot. Is this green candle a pivot? Well, yes, possibly. And that's the thing, that is this just a pullback? Intraday you can still trade long and short, but on the swing, this is just a pivot so far, guys. That's just a pullback. Microsoft has changed almost, like, this is a confirmed change of structure above 413. But it's already looking like it's pullbacking and then trying to go up. But anytime if we lose 20 days moving average, you are expecting it to come down to 397. That will still keep it a little bit of bullish, but weaker bullish. And then I would expect it to stay choppy. I do expect this thing to stay choppy or head lower. But yeah, again, like, things can keep going higher if it breaks above 413 and 49 cents. Okay. So let's take a look at hourly interval for some more precise price action. And yep, you can see that we had a sell-off, but you can see we got bought back up. Now, the thing is that as if we go above, there's a possibility we'll go above to 413. If we fail that, then you are seeing if we lose $410, and if we lose that, intraday short can come down to the 406 or to 200 hours moving average. But right now, structure depends. If it loses this 410, then this will be a lower high, this one. Otherwise, nope. Otherwise, this thing is still can continue higher if it doesn't form a lower high here, which will be confirmed by the break of 50 hours moving average and $410. All right. Let's take a look at Apple. So, guys, let's go to the daily interval first. So, Apple, I told you guys that in the last video that Apple has more likelihood of staying choppy here above 200 days moving average, right? And we are being choppy. So it's failing to go higher. I have given my reasons. Check out my previous videos. That earnings or future looking guidance is not that great, but thing gapped up, and technically it may just become sticky here above 200 days moving average, and it's becoming sticky here. Like, if we break 200 days moving average, you can expect some cool off come to 178 and 63 cents, and below that possibly 173 and 62 cents. But otherwise, above 200 days moving average, it's a more of a choppy thing. And on hourly interval, yeah, that's the thing, guys. Like, if it wants, again, this is, again, if you think that it's gonna keep going up, you can follow this trend line on this. As long as we are above it, sure, you can try it, but below this, it will start to cool off, at least level by level, down to 180 from 182 and so forth. Okay, you can follow this trend line here. Google, we were expecting a pullback, right? And I said that, okay, if you want to buy this thing at this point, would be around this level of 160. Just a little bit above that, it's started to just go out from there. And yeah, so far, I'm not seeing any bearish sign on this thing. At this point, since we are having an inside candle today, what you can see is that tomorrow, if we lose this level of 160 and 37 cents, you can expect a cool off back to 20 days moving average. But let me show you that on the hourly interval. That will make sense there. Whenever we have an inside candle, the trade can be taken on either direction. So for upside, since this level is holding 169 and 67 cents, if it continues higher, it can retest again 171 and 171.72. If we go up, reject 20 hours moving average and start to lose this 169 and 67 cents, you can start expecting some cool offs, 168, 166 or so forth. Is it a lower high right now on intraday? No, this is just a pullback. If we go up and then starts to curl down and then loses 169 and 67 cents, then we have a lower high, and then we might be heading lower. Right now on intraday as well, this is just a pullback. We are still holding the previous pivot zone, so right, or previous zone of support. All right, let's take a look at Amazon. So guys, so seems like at all-time highs, it's a little bit selling off over there. right? But is it a bearish thing? Well, not really, not fully. This has to be taken a pullback in the technical terms as long as it's above the neckline of this uh, double top. So 180 and 21 cents. Sure, if a cool off wanna come, it can come all the way down there, but this double top will only be confirmed if we lose now 180 and 21 cents. Otherwise, no. Otherwise, this may just do a pullback at 183 and 53 cents and then may head higher. So, but the trend direction is structure is still to the upside, but you can see intraday, if this double top continues to sell off, then a cool off may come. And how do we tell that? And that is on the hourly interval. I'm seeing some weakness here. So you are watching this good lose and break of 187 and 19 cents. And then possibly a short can come all the way down to 183 and 50 cents. Otherwise, if it's recaptures above 20 hours moving average again, this thing can continue higher, at least on intraday. And I gave you the swing play as well on this. Meta. So Meta, what is it doing right now is been rebounding, and that's why I covered all the short position that I had at 445. Whatever was left, I'm fully out in profit. And the reason was that because right above 446 and 46 cents, I was talking about this is a structure change, and we can see a rebound back to 476 and 44 cents. We got over there. Now, that's the thing. This is a pivotal moment here on Meta. If it gets above back again 475 and 94 cents, you are expecting this to continue higher. This was one of the rebounds we were talking about. We got all that play. Now, if we want to further continue higher from here, then you're watching this break above 476 and 44 cents. Otherwise, if he starts to reject here, there's a room we can fall to 446 and 46 cents. And if this pivot holds, that's still just a higher high, and we can try to go higher again. So that's how you can trade now this structure on intraday or swing, however you like. Netflix. So Netflix is fully back up, and it's even above the. So okay, you know I am fully out here in my short position, took profits fully out. Then I was talking about, guys, this rebound has a possibility to come all the way back up to this blue box. And if we get above that, it's a full structure change again. And guess what? It did that, and this thing is trying to go back up. Now, yeah, so this was one of the plays. Now it's in the next play already to 625. Now, if we lose this blue box again, you can expect this thing to continue lower at 579, and if we lose that, then 549. But yeah, if we lose blue box, but so 580 can also be treated just as a pullback. Okay, so intraday short could be traded losing blue box down to 579. That's where a pullback then can be tried to be played on the swing back to the upside, either to the blue box or again higher. Again, size in, size out, however you like your position. And then if we lose 580, then we are heading lower to 546. And according to these levels, areas is the position needs to be taken with the stop loss on the other side, right? So guys, that's it for this video. And while we are on Netflix, I want to show you my bots as well on Netflix, not just on Netflix, all everywhere. Look at the great performance on Netflix as well of my day trading bot. Like, out of 30 trades, we had what, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, only 7 red days, so 23 green days. Great, right? So things been making money. And then yeah, I have a swing bot as well. That's also in profit. Let's see how it's been doing on Netflix. Again, I usually have these linked to my broker, so I don't come here every day and check the things. Look at it, because things automatically works on my broker. But yeah, it's all about capital management, guys. So look at it, great profits on swing bot as well, taking partial profits throughout the journey as well. So things looking great, guys, looking great. All right, guys, just so you know, these are only, I provide them only as educational tools. Nothing is guaranteed. I take guarantee of nothing. The data is here, all what you want to see. If you need access to these tools, links are in the description below of this video. Guys, that's it. I'll see you in my next videos. Bye.